Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. In today's video, I wanted to share a little bit about habits and activities that I will be investing in 2023. Now, this is not by any means a complete list, but it's things that I feel like if I put some time and energy in, they would improve my life come the end of the year. First one is mentorship. Now, if you've been on this channel long enough, you know that we believe in mentorship here. And I also believe that there are different forms of mentorship. It doesn't have to be a contractual relationship with one person that you have that agreement to mentor you or to be their mentor. Some of the benefits of mentorship that I have found is that you get to learn from people's lived experiences and you get to build meaningful relationships with them. Now, like I mentioned, there's many ways that we can be mentored. My favorite include podcasts. I listen to a lot of podcasts where my faves detail their journey and some of the challenges that they've had to face. I also love reading books as well as watching pieces of TV. There's also the old-fashioned way of having a contractual relationship with one person. And speaking of a contractual mentorship relationship, the SAICA Mentorship Programme for 2023 is now taking applications. So if you are an experienced CA and looking to mentor someone, then you can apply. Or if you are a newly qualified CA, a trainee accountant, someone training at the Auditor General, this is also an opportunity for you to apply to become a mentee in the program. I was a mentee in 2021 and it absolutely changed my life. So if you would like details on the SAICA Mentorship Program, I'll have a link in the description box. I am hoping to join the program this year again as an ambassador. I was an ambassador last year and it's been beautiful to actually also give back to the community in that way. Speaking of my role in mentorship, the fact that I've been working for 8 years in corporate means that I could also give value to someone who's starting out in corporate. The fact that I've been a CA for 5 years means that I could mentor a newly qualified CA. The fact that I moved from audit to banking to property finance specifically means that I could also take someone who's looking to make that jump and share my experiences and share what I have found difficult and share what I have found to make the journey easier. And I know, especially for us younger professionals, we feel like we should be gaining from people with a lot more experience and not necessarily looking down at how we can pull others and help others as well. But also even in those mentorship relationships we have with our mentors, what I have found is that we're living in different times and what we are experiencing as professionals is quite different to what they experience. So we also bring that wealth of knowledge that we could be transferring to even people that mentor us. That last point is to say, even when you are a mentee, don't just expect that to be a transactional relationship where it's just you who's gaining. Look to see how you can offer support and how you can offer knowledge and make it beneficial for your mentor as well. The second thing is physical activity. Guys, if I told you how much of a lousy exercise life I have, you wouldn't believe me. And I think that's because I've made exercise such a friction in my life. I've been one of those people who, at the beginning of the year, you donate money to your favorite gym, the local gym, and goes like 5 times and then just stop. So this year, I decided there shall be no gym membership. I'm not throwing away that money and I'm not giving anyone that money. I have made an appointment with YouTube. There's a lot of great fitness content on YouTube. So instead of going to the gym, I will wake up every morning and exercise from the comfort of my living room. And also, I will invest more in exercise activities that I really love doing. I love playing with my kids. I'll do more of that. I love going on walks because then I can go alone, but I can also go with my husband or my kids, and then it becomes fun as well. So I'm going to invest more in being active physically, but at the same time, I'm not trying to be an Instagram fitness model. That ship has sailed for me and I've accepted that. The third one is practicing failure. Now, if you're a perfectionist, aka procrastinator like me, if you're a previously straight A student, then you may have come to realize that a lot of lessons in life are not in the things that we get right, but they're in our failures, in mistakes that we make. We get to learn a lot more in that. Now, a personal story here, I feel like as an adult, I haven't failed as much as I should have at this point in my life. And that could be because I am just really good at what I do, that I do the right thing every single time. But I also personally feel like there's a lot of conservatism that's there. I don't go for things that I think there's a chance of it not working out. I want to make sure that something will work out before I pursue it. Now, there's benefits to that because you save yourself a lot of heartache and pain. But at the same time, I feel like I want to take a lot more chances and a lot more risks, and going for things that don't have a clear step 1, 2, 3, 4, trying things out. So the point is, I want to get in the ring a lot more often in 2023 and learn through the reps and get myself knocked out a few times, but also do some knocking out as well and learn from those lessons. The fourth is writing daily. Now, don't get me wrong, I write a lot of emails for my day job. I write credit motivations, I write memos, and sometimes not every day I script for these YouTube videos. But I also want to get into the habit of just writing every day for a reason outside of my 9 to 5. So ideas for me include journaling daily. I've just come across this concept of morning pages, and it's basically where you set some time aside in the morning and you just start journaling for however long you need to journal for. I also want to write for the sake of adding value to this community. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. And then I also want to write for the sake of just improving my skills. Now, on adding value for this community, I'm thinking of starting some sort of newsletter, email list, not newsletter, more like an email list. Guess it is a newsletter. Not to sell anything or to promote anything, but to share with you guys things that I'm finding useful, things that I'm liking, and things that are adding value in my life that I think could quite frankly add value in your life too. So look out for that. Let me know if you would be interested in something like that in the comment section. And if many of you guys would be interested, I think we can make it work. The last big thing for me is taking breaks. Now, rest is a big goal of mine this year. In fact, I have this picture in my vision board. I want to take at least one day in the week where I am doing absolutely nothing, or I'm doing something for the benefit of myself. It's like my selfish day. Kids will see themselves, work will see itself. And I also want to try to take a week off every quarter. We'll see how that one goes. But just recognizing that recharging and taking time off to do nothing is very important to the work that we produce, to who we are as people, and to the value that we get to give. Now, if you made it to this point, I am curious, what's the one thing that you want to start doing or continue doing in 2023? Let me know in the